Anybody home? Come on out, everybody! It's time to play!
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy, I just don't give a fuck! Smoking bars out like it's time, and I wanna know what the fuck you're doing with my time!
Oh, I kick ass for the Lord.
What's up, you Roger Corman loving bastards, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a really awesome and amazing gothic comedy horror flick with a great cast and just a visual style aplenty. It is the 1963 Roger Corman directed awesome flick. It is The Raven. Quote the Raven, nevermore. This one is fantastic with an outstanding cast of real class act actors, some awesome atmosphere, totally gothic, and wouldn't you know it, it's actually a hilarious, fun comedy film as well. You wouldn't expect that from an Edgar Allan Poe kind of style movie, but here we go. But guys, let's get into it. Here is The Raven. The Raven is a smorgasbord of different genres, but it's altogether fun and fantastic. Really great direction from Roger Corman, and just an awesome cast of characters that it's great to see them all mingle on screen at once. But it is... Let's go on the premise. Let's talk about the premise here. The premise of the movie is there is a man named Craven, played by Vincent Price, who is a sorcerer, and his father was a great sorcerer, like the head of a whole council and everything, but he just does his own thing, stays in his own castle, doesn't really go out and mingle with the other sorcerers. But one day, he meets a raven that can speak English to him, and he's talking to it, and he finds out that it's actually a man that was turned into a crow by a guy named Scarabaeus, who is now the new head of the sorcerer chapter that Craven's dad used to head up, and also was his dad's arch enemy, I guess. So pretty much Craven turns the guy back, they talk, and then he mentions that his wife that he lost was actually seen at Scarabaeus' castle. So Craven wants to go check it out, so he takes his daughter with him, and Bedloe, who was the Raven, and Bedloe's son, who is Rexford, who's played by Jack Nicholson of all people. But yeah, they all go to the castle, and they meet Scarabaeus, who is played by Boris Karloff. And they all kind of have this cat and mouse game where they're, is he evil, is he not? Like, and Vincent Price's Craven is kind of playing it off that he doesn't really know sorcery too much. But then it all kind of escalates, and a lot of magic shit happens, basically, and a lot of fun, a lot of character interactions that are really cool, and the special effects are really awesome too as well. I wouldn't say the best ever, but for the time and for the inventiveness of it, they do a great job. But yeah, like I said, Vincent Price, he plays Craven. He always does an amazing job in everything he's in. Even if this the shittiest movie in the world, that guy is going to give a very genuine, heartfelt performance. So can't go wrong with him. Bedloe is played by Peter Lorre. He is amazing. He's always that creepy, weird dude in all those movies from back in the day. But he's bloodlust with revenge. He wants to get back at Scarabaeus, so he almost kind of thwarts a lot of Craven's plans and things like that. But really great kind of what is that? He's a wild card. He's a wild card character. But then Scarabaeus is played by Boris Karloff. Really awesome performance. He's very charismatic in this role. You at first don't know if he's evil or not. Maybe it's just Bedloe making stuff up. But then he shows his darker side later on. But then there's Lenore, who is Craven's old wife, or the dead wife that he thought was dead, but he's still in love with. She she shows up. I don't want to give it away, but she's in cahoots with stuff that's going on. And Hazel Court does a really great job as that kind of ambiguous female femme fatale. And then, of course, we're rounding it out with Jack Nicholson, who plays Rexford, who is Bedloe's young son. And they don't look anything alike, so I don't know how that even worked. But yeah, Jack Nicholson he's just this straight man. He doesn't really do much. He's kind of just observing everything. He's in the backsides of everything because this is before he was really famous. But he does a really great job with it. You can see his the beginnings of him being a star. But yeah, the cast is amazing, and the effects are really, really cool. There's all practical effects done with different animations and stop motion, all this kind of random stuff. But it all comes together, and it's all playful too, because I mentioned in the beginning it's a comedy. There is a lot of comedic elements to this one, and a lot of the comedy comes into the magic. There's a lot of kind of playful sequences, especially towards the end when Craven and Scarabus are at each other's throat, kind of comparing their magical powers. So really cool stuff, fun, and it's all directed by Roger Corman, who really does a great job, specifically with low-budget films and making them feel grander and more expensive than they truly are. But yeah, great 60s comedy, horror, magic-infused, gothic, atmospheric film, to say the least. But guys, that is it for me. The Raven, definitely recommend it. Anyone that loves Roger Corman stuff, or just any of these characters here, the actors, if you love their films, you're going to love this one, especially with the chemistry that they all have with each other. Just really entertaining all around, but awesome stuff. But yeah, that's it for me. Hopefully you like that one, and hopefully you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. Peace!